Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Keyboom's got it, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. The pitch.
Ball.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's taken strike 1. high and deep down the left field line. And foul. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And another foul ball. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Strasburg comes set. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Bottom of the first, straight ahead, we are scoreless on the show. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Lane Thomas now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, number 3. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Runners on first with one down. Two and one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Galvis is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. Here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Now here's the pitch. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That fifth, the catcher, JT.
Digging in will be JT Realmuto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He carries a .393 batting average. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2 balls.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! JT Realmuto with a solo shot, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Strasburg has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Garcia waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Hernandez.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 37 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting seven.
Now into the box, Luis Garcia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in is Freddie Galvis. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 32 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And now the first pitch.
0-1's the count. One and one.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Zach Wheeler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Galvis aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Standing in now, number 37, fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still even at 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 1, here it comes. Runners are at first and second with one away. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The set and the 2-0 on the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly, and they'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies leave them loaded, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Full count now. Count remains full. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in now for the Nats, Lane Thomas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's out. Inside, ball 1.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Now the 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next up is Andrew McCutchen. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike one to start the at bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Real Muto on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number one. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. One 0 count. Here it is.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0. This one's down to third. A tag for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 3 as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Segura. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here now is Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 1-2 now. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
At the plate, Yadier Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The set and the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Bell at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. So here is Zach Wheeler, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that looks good.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher, leading off the inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, number 37. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
No, ball
and he
four.
lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Gene Segura standing in. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
1st and 2nd now. 1 man out. Breaking ball, called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for Washington, the catcher, Ruiz.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ruiz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The bat, the shortstop, Luis.
So the next to bat will be Luis Garcia, struck out in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and he makes the catch in the corner. Carter Kieboom digs in now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Steven Strasburg flew out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air to center. Number 37 finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for Washington. They're down 1-0. Paulo Espino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Here comes the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Ruiz has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Espino was born in Panama. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And stepping in, Didi Gregorius, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Throw on to belly first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading up for the Nationals, the center fielder, Clay Thomas.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lane Thomas is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Down 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Up next, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Grounder down the line at third. A bouncer to the left side. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
First offering.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Number 37, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him, and it's fouled away. Galvis leads off first with 1 away. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
Inside ball.
Fastball well outside.
Ball 2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jean Segura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate now is Bryce Harper. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, inside.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Oh, That's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Soto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Last half of the 7th here, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0. Is laid off for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready now is Yadiel Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Set and the pitch. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Up high. 2-1 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 on the way.
Ball, down.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Set. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Next, here is Luis Garcia, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ground ball right side. A dive and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Now to the plate here is Carter Kieboom. The potential tying run for him at third base. Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ryan Zimmerman is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First offering. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. As a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance, it's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Fouled off. That one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he misses there, 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Thomas to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That evens it up 1-1. it's fouled away. Real Muto is off at first with 2 away. Pitch is popped up. And no one will track it down.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fouled off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lane Thomas. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Again, another foul ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Drilled on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Brad Miller will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 37. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Suero playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the stretch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1.
Nope, outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Next, it'll be Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2. Here it is. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ian Kennedy comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Now at the plate, here is Juan Soto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Segura has it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Harper is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
In now, Keibert Ruiz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and one. Here it comes.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Last strike now for the Nats. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Walker.